What's good, YouTube? It's Nas and we back with another video. Road to 500 subscribers, of course, and I made a video talking about Cade Cunningham's potential a couple months ago, or 2 months ago, whatever. But it looks like Cade is ready now, and we're going to talk about what does next season look like for Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And as we all know, the Detroit Pistons made some noise last season when I don't think anybody expected them to be a playoff team. I did. But I don't think anybody expected the Detroit Pistons to make that huge of a jump last season. And this season, it looks like they're trying to bounce back off of that. When you have Cade Cunningham playing a fully healthy season last season and him obviously developing into this all-star level player, like, where would you rank Cade Cunningham amongst guards this season? Or next season, whatever you want to call it. But it should be interesting to see what the Detroit Pistons ultimately accomplish next season with their roster around Cade and how their talent looks like next season with obviously Cade playing his best basketball. You got the return of Jaden Ivey. You got Asar Thompson getting better, who I feel like is not too far off of his brother. You got Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart. Like, I feel like that roster is underrated in the Eastern Conference. And as we all know, the East is a weak conference right now with Tatum obviously going out with his injury and Hallie not playing next season. Like, the Pistons could be that team to make some noise next season and potentially go far in the playoffs. Maybe that's a lot to say, and maybe I'm just a believer in the Detroit Pistons next season, but I don't know. Like, something feels special about next season. If borderline, knock on wood, no injuries, but I just don't see a lot of teams being better than the Detroit Pistons last season, as we all know. But this season, or last season actually, Cade played 70 games. He averaged 26.6 rebounds and 9 assists. And it's not just the offense with Cade Cunningham, because we all know Cade is one of the best passers in the game. Cade could score on almost anybody in this league. But at the same time, Cade plays defense unlike other point guards in this association. And Cade has the potential to be one of the best guard defenders in the league. And that was coming out of the NBA draft. That was obviously made known a lot, because Cade being the 6'8", burly, stocky kind of point guard, like, there's not a lot of players that are going to be able to score on him either. Like, when you got a player that good on the offensive end and you got a player not, I wouldn't say as good on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end, but because, yeah, Cade is special on offense. With defense, he can lock you down when he pulls his shorts up. I don't know. But I was intrigued to make this video because I see the way Cade is playing during preseason. I'm like, what the fuck? It's only preseason. Cade, calm down. Like, you gonna save some for the regular season? Like, I don't know. Like, because as we all know, like, or where would you rank Cade amongst point guards right now? Like, that's probably what I'm gonna make the title of this video, talking about where do I rank Cade among point guards. But I don't know. I'm seeing a whole lot of more media towards Cade Cunningham. As we all know, Cade was the #1 pick in 2021. And I haven't seen this much of media presence on him. Obviously, with the Detroit Pistons being bad, you're not going to be wanting to market bad teams. But at the same time, with the Detroit Pistons being good now, maybe you can market them even more and probably make Cade Cunningham a household name. He has the talent and he has the skill for awards. You could make him one of your most marketable players and one of the best players in the league if you want to. But I don't know. I feel like the NBA has to start pushing towards the future now, because we all know these old heads and the people I grew up watching are probably going to retire soon. So you got to push up the young people, the young bloods, and you got to have the younger generation watch them. But speaking of Cade Cunningham, like, I'm looking at his stats from preseason right now. Honestly, he had 46 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists combined. I wouldn't say that's in a game, because we all know nobody's playing their starters fourth quarter minutes during preseason. But he's been efficient scoring these points too, and sometimes Cade was off sometimes, and with his scoring outbursts, like, I wouldn't say his assists, because we all know when Cade is on, he's on. And I feel like during that Knicks series, it probably taught him a lot, because that being your first playoff series as a young player and you're not folding, like, I don't want to throw shots at anybody, but Jalen Green, like, even though y'all were drafted 1 and 2, you're showing that you can live up to the moment. Like, it's only up from here for Cade Cunningham, and I'm only looking forward to seeing how much Cade grows into a player. Like, I still feel like Cade can upgrade his jumper a little bit. Like, how would I say this? Like, he can improve on his jumper, not upgrade. I'm thinking this shit is 2K, but he can improve his jumper, taking more jump shots. But I don't know, like, if you can't stop me from going to the rim, why would I shoot more jumpers? But I feel like that would just expand his game even more. But I don't know, maybe I'm looking for more to see from Cade Cunningham, and what does he do in the future to make this Detroit Pistons even good? And I was talking to you about their roster in the first 2 minutes of this video, but I made this video talking about the potential of Cade Cunningham, but maybe I ain't watched that. But we're gonna talk about their roster now. You got Cade Cunningham, you got Jaden Ivey coming back from his injury, you got Duncan Robinson, your shooter, to potentially replace Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway Jr., who we don't know what the fuck is going on with Malik Beasley right now. He's under investigation with the NBA. You got who else? You got Tim Hardaway Jr., who left for the Denver Nuggets last season. You got Jalen Duren. You got Asar Thompson, like I said. You got Tobias Harris, who obviously brought that veteran presence that was needed for the Detroit Pistons. And an overall bounce back season from Tobias after playing in Philadelphia, and all that criticism that you get from Philadelphia. Him going and playing against him going against the Philadelphia 76ers and playing against them and having one of his best games of the season just means even more probably to him. You got Chaz Lanier, you got Ron Holland, you got Karis LeVert, obviously, to replace the scoring outbursts from Tim Hardaway Jr. and Malik Beasley. And you got Javonte Green, you got Isaiah Stewart coming back from his injury, you got Colby Jones, and you got Marcus Sasser, you got Paul Reed, and nobody really else matters. I'm gonna give it a buck. I don't know how to say their names, and I just finished recording a video. That's why I keep mumbling on my words. But I don't know, like, Cade Cunningham has the potential to be one of the best players. But this video is to talk about, what does Cade look like next season? Like, where does he go? Where does he jump the ranks? And maybe he could have an MVP type of season. I don't know. What I'm seeing out of preseason, obviously we can't hold too much weight into preseason because obviously it's just preseason. But Cade Cunningham could potentially have an MVP season, and I want to jump ahead of the curve before anybody else makes these analogies to make the start of the season, talking about how Cade could potentially have an MVP season and potentially be an MVP candidate next season. But I don't know. What do y'all think about Cade Cunningham? Like, I talked about the potential video, but what do y'all think Cade looks like next season? Does he become one of the top 10 players in the league? Does he become a top 15 player in the league? Does he become a top 20 player in the league? Let me know down below. I already think he's a top 20 player in the league. But let me know down below. And where do y'all think the Detroit Pistons finish next season? Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and engage in the channel. There's a video on the left, and I'm pretty sure the channel icon's in the right. Click one of them holes, man. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps me out, and I appreciate you.